Welcome to Class Summit. This is Justice from the Honest Academy. So we're going to be cutting collar for this beautiful dress here. All right, so let's get into it. Now for us to cut our collar, as you can see, we fix a zipper on the dress and making sure that the seam lines matches. So what we're going to be doing after fixing our zipper, this is done after fixing the zipper. So we're going to measure from the zipper when you open it up round the neckline. You are measuring round the neckline. And once we measured at this point, we got about 18 inches, right? 18 inches for the round neckline. Now for us to cut this, I'm going to get my piece of fabric. This is the pointy edge and I'll put it on fold in a triangular form. Now for seam allowance of the collar, I can decide to increase the 18 inches to 19 inches before dividing it by 2. So the half inch there, or the 1 inch there will serve as seam for joining allowance or seam allowance, okay, to put it together. Or I can decide to just add half inch when cutting it on the fabric. So once I make it, this is how I'm going to place it on my fabric. 18 inches, let's assume we're taking the actual measurement, divide by 2 because the fabric is divided into 2, right? And then I'm going to add half an inch to cut it. Don't mind my hand is covering this. You're going to see what is happening there very soon. Okay, this is how I'll place it on my fabric, making sure that the 9.5 touches the edge of the fabric, and I'll place my tape rule this way down to where I marked that measurement, and I'll take it round. You do not have to cut this on a straight form, as in you need to place it the way it is like this so that everything aligns together, just the way you cut normal flay. Okay, so once I have this, from that line I'm going to come up by the height of the neckline that I want. In this case I'm cutting 2 inches, half inch for joining on both sides, that is 1 inch. The remaining 1 inch is going to serve as the height of the collar, right? So 1 inch will be, 1/2 inch will be to join it at the top, the other half inch to put it together to the neckline, and then the remaining 1 inch will be the height of the collar. So I'm cutting 2 inches here. All right, so I will use my scissors and cut it out. Make sure everything aligns properly. Now there's every tendency that this neckline might be a bit wide because this is in a flare form. So I would advise that once you mark your measurements, you can come up by half an inch before marking the lines, or before connecting the height of the collar. You come up by half an inch to mark your measurements. That will reduce the excess that you're going to have, because at this point definitely there's going to be excess, and of course you can sew it out, which is exactly what I did. Okay, so we'll put it together this way to make sure that everything is equal. I'm going to cut another one. You can see the way it is. It's going to go round the neckline and curve properly. So I'll cut another one like this. You cannot fold it over. We're going to cut another one for it. That will serve as the lining for the neckline. So I'll place it on this part, the part that has the folded edge. I'll put them together and cut it out. So if you've not subscribed, are you a returning subscriber? Thank you so much. Are you a new person? Thank you for coming into this wonderful channel. Please do well to subscribe, and we'll have new videos almost every day. Like every day we have new videos. Okay, so I'm going to cut it out. The pin was so that it does not shift while we are cutting. So I'm going to cut it out now. And this is it. Now for this particular color, I did not add stay to it. I did not add anything to it. You can choose to add stay, right? I'll just sew it. That will be the upper part of the neckline, and then sew the sides. And this is what we have after ironing. You sew and turn it inside out. Then the lower part I folded 1/2 inch inside because I'm going to fix the neckline into it and top stitch it. Okay, and that is what I just said. So this is how it is. I folded it in. So the neckline, I'm just going to fix it into the collar. Don't push it so much, just 1/2 inch. And then I'm going to top stitch neatly on top of it. I hope this tutorial makes sense to you. I hope you learned something from it. Please do well to subscribe and practice. I know you have different methods of cutting the collar, but this is one method, one simple method of doing so. So this is what we're going to do, top stitch on it, and our collar is done. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.